Hello, good morning students. So welcome back to the class. So once again we will start our topic understanding quadrilateral. So we were doing beta chapter number 3rd understanding quadrilateral, and in this chapter already we have completed exercise 3.1, 2 and 3. Today we will start our exercise 3.4, and before going to the exercise, first of all you have to know about the some special type of parallelograms. Okay. So in some special parallelograms, three types of parallelograms are there. First one is rhombus, second one is rectangle, and third one is square. So first, what is rhombus? First one is we will do first parallelogram. This is rhombus. Okay. So what is rhombus? Okay, beta. So rhombus is also the type of parallelogram. So first of all, you have to know about the parallelogram. What is the definition of parallelogram? Where both the pair of opposite sides are parallel. So you will say it will be parallelogram, and you can say opposite sides will be equal in the length. Okay. So before the exercise 3.3 is totally based on the parallelogram. And so what is the definition of parallelogram? What are the types of parallelogram? We have already done. So after that we will do in next exercise some special parallelogram. So what are these parallelograms? First one is rhombus, second one is rectangle, and third one is square. So first rhombus. So what is the definition of rhombus? So rhombus is also the type of parallelogram. Okay, you can say rhombus is also the type of parallelograms where opposite sides are parallel. Okay, where opposite sides are parallel. So for example, ABCD is a parallelogram. Here side AD is opposite to BC because AD is opposite to BC, and this one side is opposite to this side. Okay, so you can say AB will be parallel to this side, will be parallel to this side, and this side will be parallel to this side. So you can write here AD will be parallel to BC and side AB will be parallel to DC. Clear? So where opposite sides are parallel, okay, the rhombus is also the type of parallelogram, and you can say where both the pair of opposite sides are parallel, so you can say it will be rhombus. Now what about the diagonal? So you can draw the diagonals also. So this is the diagonal AC, and second one the diagonal BD. Okay, so you can say second property, you can say diagonals bisect each other. Okay, rhombus, diagonals of the rhombus will bisect each other. For example, if it is bisecting at point O, so you can say OA will be equal to OC and OB will be equal to OD, or you can say OD will be equal to OB. So you can say diagonals bisect each other. Okay, diagonals bisect each other. Okay, diagonals are bisecting each other of rhombus. Third one property, diagonals. Third one property, diagonals bisect at perpendicular. Okay, for example, this one is one diagonal and second diagonal is this one. So these diagonals will bisect to each other at right angle. Okay, all the diagonals will bisect at right angle. So better simply you can say it means right angle means they will make the angle of 90 degree. So you can say diagonals bisect at right angle. ओके जब आप डायगोनल्स बाइसेक्ट करेंगे तो वो किसके ऊपर बाइसेक्ट करेंगे? राइट एंगल के ऊपर, मींस 90 डिग्री का एंगल बनाएंगे. क्लियर? सो दिस वन मींस दिस इन दिस ट्रायंगल विल बी राइट एंगल ट्रायंगल, दिस वन ट्रायंगल विल बी आल्सो राइट एंगल ट्रायंगल, this one will be also, and this one also. Okay, it means both the diagonals will bisect at right angle and diagonals will bisect each other. It means length of the this side and this side will be equal, and this side and this side will be equal. So rhombus is also the type of parallelogram where opposite sides, okay, pair of opposite sides are parallel, diagonals bisect each other, and third ones are diagonals will bisect at right angle. Okay, at right angle it means they will make the angle of 90 degree. Is it clear? Now second type of parallelogram, it is rectangle beta. Okay, second one is rectangle. So in the rectangle, what is the definition of rectangle? Rectangle is also the parallelogram because in rectangle also opposite sides are parallel. Okay, rectangle is also the parallelogram. So you can say rectangle is also a parallelogram because in the parallel, according to the definition of parallelogram, opposite sides should be parallel. So in the rectangle also, rectangle will be like that. Okay, so A, B, C, D is a rectangle. Okay, and in this rectangle this side will be opposite to this, so this is parallel to this, and this one side will be parallel to this. So you can say in this rectangle also opposite sides will be parallel, so you can say it will be parallelogram. Clear beta? So rectangle ABCD is a rectangle. ABCD is a rectangle where you can say opposite sides are parallel, so it will be also a parallelogram. And you can say AD, side AB will be parallel to DC, and second one, side AD is parallel to BC. Okay, so if these sides are parallel, so you can say it will be parallelogram. Opposite sides are equal in the rectangle, so this side will be parallel to this, so it will be equal. This side will be equal to this side. Clear? Now second property, diagonals. Okay, if you are taking the diagonals of the rectangle, so first diagonal AC and second diagonal will be BD. Clear? Now diagonals also bisect each other. So for example, if you are taking any point O, so OA side will be equal to OC and OD side will be equal to OB. Clear? So second, you can say diagonals bisect each other. Diagonals bisect each other. Okay. Third property, beta, you can say diagonals. Okay, both the diagonals will be equal. Length of the diagonals will be equal in the rectangle. So you can say here diagonals, length of diagonal will be equal. Length of diagonals, length of diagonal will be equal in rectangle. Okay, diagonals will be also equal in rectangle. Okay, beta, it means side AC will be equal to side BD, means diagonal AC will be equal to diagonal BD. Both the diagonals, length of the diagonal will be always equal in the rectangle. Is it clear? So you can say diagonal AC will be equal to diagonal BD. And fourth property, you can say all the angles of the rectangle will be equal to 90 degree. So this one also 90, this one also 90, this one also 90, and last angle, this one will be also 90 degree. So all the angles will be right angle. All angles are right angle. All angles are right angle in rectangle. So all these are the properties of rectangle. So simply you can say rectangle. Why it will be parallelogram? So simply beta, you can say rectangle is also a type of parallelogram, because here also opposite sides are parallel or equal. Okay, opposite sides are parallel. So AD is parallel to DC and side AD is parallel to BC. So you can say this is also a parallelogram. Second property, all the angles will be right angle. Third property, diagonals will bisect each other. Fourth property, the length of the diagonals will be equal, means diagonal AC will be equal to diagonal BD. Clear? Now third type of parallelogram. Third type of parallelogram, beta. So third one is square. Okay, third one is square. So what is the square? So square is also a parallelogram, because in the square all the sides will be equal to each other. Okay, in the square all the sides are equal. So if you are taking the opposite sides also will be equal or parallel. So you can say this one will be equal to this one will be equal to this one, because in the square, definition of square, all the sides will be equal in length. Okay, all the sides are equal in length. So simply you can say AB is equal to DC and AD is equal to BC. It means all the sides are equal to each other, and you can say this side is parallel to this one is parallel to this, so you can say it will be also a parallelogram. Clear? Now second one, diagonals. If you will take the diagonals of the square, so diagonals will bisect each other. Okay, second, diagonals will bisect each other. Okay, diagonals will bisect each other. Third property, okay, diagonals will bisect at perpendicular. Here also they will make the angle of 90 degree beta. So in square also diagonals will bisect at right angle. Okay, diagonals will bisect at right angles. Clear? And fourth one property is all the angles of the square will be also the 90 degree or right angle. Okay, all angles will be angles of square will be 90 degree or right angle. Clear? So all these are the properties of square. So you can see square is also the type of parallelogram where opposite sides are equal, okay, or parallel you can say. And second one, diagonals will bisect each other. Third one, diagonals will bisect at right angle. And fourth one, you can say all the angles of the square will be also 90 degree. Okay, so beta, your next exercise and last exercise 3.4 is totally based on the some special parallelogram. Clear? And simple questions are given like true and false. So you can complete your exercise today. Okay, so what is question number 1? Exercise 3.4. Exercise 3.4. Question number 1. State whether true or false. Exercise 3.4. Question number 1. State whether true or false. First one, all rectangles are square. First I am writing all the parts. All rectangles are square. All rectangles are squares. Second, all rhombus are parallelogram. I am writing in the short form parallelogram. Third one, all squares are rhombus. All squares are rhombus and rectangle. Fourth property, all the squares are not parallelogram. All squares are not parallelogram. Fifth one, all kites are rhombus. All kites are rhombus. Sixth part, all rhombus are kites. All rhombus are kites. Next one, all parallelograms are trapezium. And last one is all squares are trapezium. All squares are trapezium. Clear? So first question, state whether true or false. Okay, first question is written, state whether true or false. So first part, all the rectangles are square. All the rectangles are square. So beta, you can see if you will take any rectangle, so rectangle will be like that. Okay, A, B, C, D. So in A, B, C, D rectangle, what will be there? Opposite sides will be equal. In the rectangle, what will be there? Opposite sides, length of opposite sides will be equal in the length. Okay, so rectangle means opposite sides are equal. So all the rectangles can be a square. So you will say all the rectangles are squares. You have to tell this is true or false. All the rectangles are square. So rectangle can be square. In the rectangle, opposite sides will be equal. But in squares, all the sides will be equal in the length. Okay. So you can say rectangle will not be the square. So you will say the statement is false. This is false statement. Clear? All the rectangles are not square because in the rectangles only the opposite sides will be equal, but in the square all the sides will be equal. So this is false statement. Second, all the rhombus are parallelogram. So beta, rhombus means opposite sides are parallel. Okay, opposite sides are parallel. It means you can say this side is parallel to this one is parallel to this one. In square also, okay. So in parallelogram also opposite sides are parallel. This one is parallel to this one and this one is parallel to this one. So you can say this statement is true. Clear? All the rhombus are parallelogram. This is true statement because in this all the rhombus are parallelogram. In rhombus also opposite sides are parallel, and in parallelograms are opposite sides are parallel or equal. So you can say yes, you can say it will be rhombus. All the rhombus can be parallelogram. Clear? Next one beta. Next one, all the squares are rhombus and rectangles. All the squares are rhombus and rectangles. So in square, what is the definition of square? So square is where all the sides are equal in length. If all the sides are equal, it means opposite sides will be also equal. Clear? And if you will take the rhombus, so in rhombus also opposite sides are equal in length. Okay, in the rhombus opposite sides are equal in length. It means squares can be rhombus, after that rectangle. Okay, square can be rectangle. So between square opposite sides you are taking all the sides are equal, and but in rectangle opposite sides are equal in length. So square is satisfying the condition of rectangle also. Okay, because if you will take the definition of square where all the sides are equal, but if you will take the opposite sides, so opposite sides will also be equal. So you can say yes, it can be rhombus also, it can be rectangle also. So you can say it is true statement. It is true statement. Clear? All the squares are not parallelogram. Because squares will be always parallelogram, because in the square all the sides are equal, so opposite sides will also be equal. So this is false statement. Okay, all the squares will be parallelogram. Okay, but it is written all the squares are not parallelogram. It means this is false statement. Next, all the kites are rhombus. All the kites are rhombus. So kites beta only adjacent sides will be equal, but in rhombus you will take all the sides. No, sorry, opposite sides will be equal. In rhombus opposite sides are equal, but in kites adjacent sides are equal in length. So kites will not be the rhombus. Okay, all the kites will not be the rhombus. Okay, so this is false statement, because according to the definition of kite, in the kite adjacent sides, okay, adjacent sides are equal in length, but in the rhombus opposite sides are equal in length. Okay, so you will say all the kites are not rhombus, but if you will take all the rhombus are kites, so beta rhombus can be kites. Yes, for example, if you are taking the rhombus, so in rhombus what you will say, opposite sides are equal. It means all the sides, opposite sides are equal, and it can be square also, because all the sides are equal in length in rhombus. So if you will take the rhombus, so rhombus can be kite. In kite what will be there? Kite. Kite means adjacent sides are equal. So बेटा जब rhombus में सारी sides equal है, तो इसका मतलब adjacents भी equal होंगी. ये वाली इसके equal होगी, ये वाली इसके equal होगी, ये वाली इसके equal होगी. Okay, it means you can say yes, rhombus can be kite. Okay, all the rhombus can be kites. All the rhombus can be kite, but all the kites will not be the rhombus. So this is true statement. Clear? Next, all the parallelogram are trapezium. All the parallelogram are trapezium. So first you will go to the parallelogram. So in parallelogram opposite sides are parallel, and according to the definition of trapezium, where one pair of opposite side is parallel, so it will be trapezium. So here both the pair are parallel, so it will be definitely the trapezium. You can say it is satisfying the condition of trapezium also, because according to the definition of trapezium, one pair of opposite sides to be parallel, but here both the pair, okay, both the pairs are parallel, so you can say yes, parallelogram can be the trapezium. Parallelogram are the trapezium. So this is true statement. Clear? Next, all the squares are trapezium. Yes, because squares also opposite sides are equal and parallel, so you can say in trapezium also one pair of opposite sides is parallel. So you can say yes, it is satisfying the condition of trapezium also, square also. So you can say this is also the true statement. Clear all of you? This is also true statement. Clear? So this is question number first. After that, question number second is given. Identify all the quadrilateral. Okay, second question beta. Second question. So in this question only you have to tell first question, state whether true or false. So beta you have to check rectangle can be square or so you can check by the using property. Okay, if they are satisfying the property of the next quadrilateral, or you can say parallelogram, so you can say yes, it will be the state, or it will be true. Okay, next question number second. Question number second beta. Identify all the quadrilaterals. Identify all quadrilateral where first one, all sides are equal in length, all the sides are equal in length, and second one is all the sides, four sides of equal length, and next one is four right angle. Okay, four right angle. Clear? So बेटा सिंपल, all the sides are equal in length. सारी साइड्स इक्वल कौन सी क्वाड्रिलेटरल में होती है? फर्स्ट वन इज square. In the square all the sides will be equal in length. Second one you can say it will be rhombus, because in rhombus is also that square. Okay, here also all the sides will be equal in length, where opposite sides are equal and adjacent sides are also equal. So all the sides are equal in length, so it will be rhombus also. So where all the four sides are equal in length, so it will be square and rhombus. And second, four right angles. चार के चार, फोर के फोर, all the angles is right, all the angles are right angles. So कौन कौन सी क्वाड्रिलेटरल में होते हैं बेटा? फर्स्ट वन इज स्क्वायर. In the square all the angles will be right angle. Okay, and second one will be rectangle. Second one will be rectangle. In rectangle also all the angles will be right angle. Clear? So this one will be square and rectangle, and this one square and rhombus. Clear? Next question number 3. Explain how a square is a quadrilateral. Explain how a square is a, question number 3. Okay, explain how a square is quadrilateral, parallelogram, rhombus and rectangle. Okay, quadrilateral, second one parallelogram, rhombus and rectangle. Clear? So explain how a square is a quadrilateral, parallelogram, a rhombus and a rectangle. So simply beta you can see in a square how it will be quadrilateral. So according to the definition of quadrilateral, where all the four sides are given, so you can say it will be quadrilateral. So you can say, explain how a square is a quadrilateral. A square will be a quadrilateral because it has four sides. How many sides are there in the quadrilateral? Four sides. And in square how many sides are there? Four sides. So you can say yes, a square will be a quadrilateral because it has four sides. Next, parallelogram. Square, how can be the parallelogram? So beta in the square, okay, in the square, sorry, not rectangle. In the square, all the sides are equal in length. It means opposite sides will be also the parallel. Okay, so you can say it can be parallelogram. So a square is a parallelogram because opposite sides are parallel or equal length. Okay, opposite sides are parallel or equal length. So you can say it will be parallelogram. Next, how a square will be a rhombus. Okay, so square beta all the sides are equal in the square, and in rhombus also all the opposite sides are also equal, adjacent sides are equal. It means all the sides are equal, so it will be rhombus. Okay, and diagonals will bisect at right angle. Okay, so in rhombus also and in square also. So you can say yes, a square is a rhombus where all the sides are equal and diagonals bisect at right angle. Okay, and diagonal bisect at right angle. Clear? In square and rhombus, in both diagonals will bisect at right angle and they have equal length. So you can say it will be rhombus. Now how a square will be a rectangle? Square rectangle कब हो सकता है? when it will satisfy the properties of opposite sides are equal and all the angles are 90 degrees. So you can say beta in square, if you will take the opposite sides, all the sides are equal, it means definitely the opposite sides will be equal. So it is satisfying the condition of rectangle, because in rectangle opposite sides are equal in length. After that, in a square all the angles are 90 degree and in rectangle also. So you can say yes, a square is a rectangle. Square is a rectangle. Square is a rectangle because opposite sides are equal. Opposite sides are equal and all the angles are right angle. All the angles are right angle. Clear? All the angles are right angle and opposite sides are equal. So you can say it will be rectangle. Clear all of you? Clear beta? Okay, now next question. Question number 4. Name the quadrilateral whose diagonals bisect each other. Name the quadrilateral. First one. Name the quadrilateral. Name the quadrilateral whose diagonals, first one bisect each other, okay, whose diagonals bisect each other. Second one are perpendicular bisector, are perpendicular bisector, and C part are equal. Clear? Are equal. So next question beta. So what is next question? Name the quadrilateral whose diagonals bisect each other. Okay, whose diagonals bisect each other. Okay, so all the types of you can say quadrilateral. First one you can take square. Square also diagonals will bisect each other. Okay, because if you will take the square, so these are the diagonals. This will divide it into two equal parts. Okay, so diagonals will bisect each other. Second one, rectangle. So I am writing like that. Question number first, square. In rectangle also diagonal will bisect each other. In rhombus also diagonal will bisect each other. And parallelogram. Okay, last one is in parallelogram. Also I have told the property of parallelogram. All the diagonals, both the diagonals will bisect each other. Clear? Diagonals will bisect each other. Now are perpendicular bisector. Clear? Second question, second part are perpendicular bisector. Okay, so which type of quadrilateral whose diagonals are perpendicular bisector? So I have told you beta, it will be first one square. Okay, first one will be square. Beta in square, if you will take the diagonals, so diagonals will bisect at 90 degree. And second one is rhombus. In rhombus also diagonals will bisect at right angle. So you can say it will be square and rhombus. Square and rhombus. Clear? After that are equal length. Okay, diagonals are equal length. So equal length किस quadrilateral की होगी? First one square, second one is rectangle. Okay, first one is square and second one is rectangle. In both the quadrilateral square and rectangles, diagonals have equal length. So you can say square and rectangle. Square and rectangle, because according to the property of square and rectangles, diagonals will be equal in length. Okay, in rectangle also, in square also. Clear? So square and rectangle diagonals are equal in length. Diagonals are equal in length. Next, explain why a rectangle is a convex quadrilateral. Next question, why a rectangle is a convex quadrilateral. बेटा रेक्टेंगल कॉन्वेक्स क्वाड्रिलेटरल कैसे हो सकती है? नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, रेक्टेंगल है फॉर एग्जांपल, सो रेक्टेंगल व्हाई इट विल बी अ कॉन्वेक्स क्वाड्रिलेटरल? सो ABCD is a rectangle, okay, so how it will be convex? So convex, I have told the property, all the angles will be less than 180 degree and diagonals will be interior, inside of the rectangle, inside of the polygon, okay. So if you will take the diagonals of rectangle, so this one is diagonal AC and second diagonal will be BD, okay. So you can say both the diagonals are inside of rectangle, okay, both the diagonals are inside of rectangle, so rectangle is a convex quadrilateral, okay, so it will be a convex quadrilateral. Clear? Okay, if both the diagonals in rectangle, how many diagonals will be there? 2 diagonals, and both the diagonals are inside of the rectangle, so you can say it will be convex quadrilateral, because according to the definition of convex quadrilateral, all the angles should be less than 180, and second one is diagonals will be inside of the polygon, okay. So here quadrilateral is given, so diagonals are inside of the rectangle, so rectangle. Next, ABC is a right angle and O is the midpoint, okay. ABCD is a right angle. Next, last question, ABCD is a rectangle, so BD and AC are the diagonals at intersecting at point O, and this one is dotted line beta, okay. So you have to tell, is O is at equidistance from A, D and B, okay. O is at equidistance from A, D and B, means जो पॉइंट O है वो क्या है, इक्वल दूरी पर है A से, D से और B से. You have to tell. So I have told the property of rectangle. If you will take ABCD is a rectangle, if ABCD is a rectangle, so I have told about that diagonals will be equal in length, so AC will be equal to BD, clear. After that, if you will take half of that, so half will be also equal, and otherwise next property you can apply, diagonals will bisect each other. It means OA part will be equal to OC and OB will be equal to OD, clear. If half parts are equal and total parts are equal, so you can say all are equal in equidistance, all are equal, so A is equal to OC is equal to OB is equal to OD, okay. If total length is equal and they are bisecting each other, means half parts are equal, so you can say these all are equal in length, so A is equal to OC is equal to OB is equal to OD, all the parts are equal to each other, so you can say yes, O is at equidistance from D, A, B and C, okay. C is, they are not asking, so they are asking about D, A and B, so you can say yes, O is at equidistance from point A, B and D, clear. So this is very simple exercise beta. Some special parallelograms are given, and which are these parallelograms? So this one is rhombus, second one rectangle and square. So first you will tell about the properties of squares, rectangles, and third one is rhombus, okay. After that, simply you can complete this exercise. It is simply based on true, false and very simple exercise based on all the properties. So you have to complete this exercise. With this exercise we have completed our chapter also, so you have to complete it in your fair notebook. If you have any doubt, you can join the Zoom class for doubt session. Thank you so much, students.